There we go. Hello, Jacob. Can you hear me now? Can people hear me? There we go. Hello, Jacob. Can you hear me now? Can people hear me? I thought I would put on some exotic music for this stream, and we would enjoy. Excellent, excellent. Okay, good. That's good. That means things are working. Alright, people who are just joining, I'm just waiting until we get a few people in here to kind of start up some conversations, do some Q&A, and I'll get started on coloring this beautiful Saiyan princess. Alright. Crack open my drink, and we will get started. Welcome to the coloring session, frame coloring session live stream of Lazy Panda Studios. This is a shot of Caulifla in her new Saiyan armor design for, I believe they called it the Saiyan Force in Dragon Ball Super, for Cabba's thing that he's doing in Universe 6. In this, Caulifla and Kale end up joining under the idea of Goku because they are currently studying under him in this timeline. Alright. Oh, I had my pen and now I don't have it. There we go. Alright. Let's get this show on the road. First, we want to do her skin color. Oops. I pressed the wrong button. Here we go. This is what we want. We want to get rid of that, and we want to go here. And then we go here. Oh, I clicked on the line, not where I wanted to go. Okay, there we go. Now we highlight that, and then we highlight that, and that. We've learned a few new tricks this time around. Uh-oh. Oh no! We have a boo-boo! Alright, hold on. I gotta back that up now. Alright. Man, before I can even get into anything, I have to fix. This is why we do what we do, people. This is why we do what we do. How is the quality of the microphone on this stream? It is extremely hot where I am right now, so I've got the fan going. I want to make sure no one's picking up any like ghostly whispers or nothing. Alright, let's try this again. I think I'm going to use this music way more often. This sounds way too dang cool to... It fits. It fits. That's the best way I can describe it. Okay, that's all good. Now let's get color of caulifla's skin. If anybody has any questions, please, this is also a Q&A section. I am watching the group chat, and I am willing to answer any questions anyone has. Can be about anything. Can be about the channel itself, can be about future projects, can be anything about anime personally, anything that we're working on for this movie, whatever you want. Every spot counts. Alrighty, next. The main hair color. Rah. Alrighty, let's see. Dum, 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 dum. Welcome to those joining the stream. Please feel free to ask any questions. This is a Q&A session, after all. I'm willing to answer questions about this project, possibly future projects, anything about the team, any questions you got. We're here to answer them. Oh dear. Oh dear. What? Nope. Gotta fix. What is Dragon Ball AF? Well, Dragon Ball AF I know is a fan manga that was made quite a while ago. I believe like the first like really big one was the Zycor one that was made by Toyotaru, who's working on the Super manga right now. I could be wrong. I'm not an expert on Dragon Ball AF by any means. But Dragon Ball Super AF is our timeline where we wanted to kind of incorporate certain things from Dragon Ball AF and kind of manage to make them fit into Super's ideals of things. So we wanted to put Dragon Ball Super in our timeline. All the events of Dragon Ball Super take place after GT, and we have kind of rewritten GT a little bit to make it fit certain things that we have for this timeline. If all goes well and things get popular enough, we may reboot GT ourselves. I'm not promising anything, but that is something that has been on our mind, to make it kind of coincide with what's going on here. I think that's all of her hair pieces. Once again, I need the hair color. Oh. Missed a spot. Is everybody enjoying the Celtic medieval music? I am quite pleased with this. I don't know if anybody else is, but I'm having a blast right now. Ah, move, mouse. I'm like... I'm makeshifting. I'm still trying to put certain pieces of equipment together. I need to adjust my internet, so I'm kind of chilling in my living room right now, trying to do this. Ah! Oh, this is so obnoxious. And tedious. Alright, you know what? I'm not going to worry about these endpoints, because they're going to be taken care of in the shading. On to the next piece. Not appropriate for children. Alrighty, let's see. Oh no! I missed her belly! Brandon, you fool! How could you miss her belly? Oh, why did I do that? No! Yeah, that's what I thought. There we go, alright. Oh, let's put it on the wrong layer. There we go. Oh, bollocks. I'll fix that later. All right. This is our own custom, this is our own idea for Saiyan armor. This is an actual version of Saiyan armor we've designed. Wanted to make it something a little more different than what we're used to seeing. Oh, don't tell me I didn't add that. Oh my god, if I didn't add that stomach piece. Oh boy. Yeah. Man! I have to completely redo this shot. Oh well. We'll just do what we got for now. This was the wrong shot to do. Oh well. Because if you look at this, that does not exist here. I must have made this shot before I made those two together, and I really got a good feel for what I wanted the armor to look like. So I have to go back through and edit it, but this will just be fun for you guys to see anyway. Give you a little glimpse into what we're doing here. Cool. Alright, so there you go. Her base colors are done. This is going to be a pretty simple shot. I figured I'd do something nice and easy and focus more on chilling with you guys because we don't really get a chance to do all that much. We have families of our own and personal lives can get pretty hectic, so when we can hop on and do something like this with you guys, we really like to do it. Yeah, that's my pen. Alright, now for the fun part. For DR Rambo 112, I am using Photoshop to color this, and I do all the lining and such on Illustrator, Adobe Illustrator. Jordan McDowd, to answer your question, the reason why I do layer labeling and things like that, and why it's so important, is because, one, I was yelled at by my partner because he couldn't find any of the pieces easily when I would ask him to edit stuff that I made. So that's one thing. It keeps it nice and organized, and if anybody needs to find anything on your work, they can when everything's labeled. And the other reason why I do it is just because it just looks more professional in my opinion. I like labeling things. I used to not label things because I just felt like labeling just took up more time. But it's worth it in the end. Don't mind that. That'll be fixed. Okay. Thank you very much, Anime and Hindi. Moving down to the neck. And her her massive traps. Goku's been putting them on a strict training regimen. Alright, let's see. losing my grip on the pen. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh boy. Oh boy. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay. This is Adobe Photoshop, anime in Hindi. Hey, well, I got quite a few of you people in here. Let me ask you a question. Would you guys be into, like, us doing watch parties on our Facebook and stuff? Like, if we kind of did, like, a once-a-month kind of thing where maybe we put on, like, an anime movie or just a movie in general, and we all just kind of hang out and watch a movie and chill for, like, an hour and a half, 45 minutes? So, I can't, D-Rambo 112, I can't really give you an exact length because we don't even know that quite yet. Our goal is always to make our movies a minimum of 15 minutes per piece. But we're hoping with this one, because of what we want to do with it, we're hoping this one will be closer to like a full-length anime episode, like 22, 21 minutes, if we can make it there. As far as the plot, Broly is gonna have a whole different backstory than what Dragon Ball Super gave him and what Dragon Ball Z gave him. My favorite Broly, and a lot of us here at Lazy Panda Studios' favorite Broly, was the crazy one, the original one from Dragon Ball Z, and we wanted to kind of stay true to that version of him, but also still take a page from the Super movie where they gave him more of a relatable character backstory. So we're kind of mix and matching with both, sticking with the ruthlessness of the DBZ version of him, and kind of making it more of a intense, kind of upping the intensity a little bit, if that sounds a little more appropriate. And such. Sorry, I'm trying to like think and color this nicely at the same time. But yeah, and our Broly exists in Universe 6. He does not exist in Universe 7. Alrighty, let me see. Sorry, hold on. I'm reading messages and I'm doing this too. Just give me 1 second. Okie dokie, are we ready to see the skin shades? Let's do this. It's gonna be a little bit in her hair because I done goofed a little bit, but that could be fixed. Alright, so that's that. Now let's do the hair shade. I'm so glad I can at least stream this with my computer. You guys don't even understand how upset I was not being able to do the Cell Games stream that we totally wanted to do. We were so pumped for that. and my computer couldn't even last 5 minutes without shutting down. It's an old computer. Exactly, Jacob. He was made that way by much more relatable reasons. Let's put it that way. What am I doing? I am doing the hair. Sorry, I lose my train of thought a lot. Alright. We currently have, myself and my partner Sean, whom you guys talk to a lot with me. We are the heads of this whole thing, and we have 3 animators who are kindly and very graciously helping us with this movie project, and one of them just joined us for the Rebirth of Perfection. He was the one who did Gohan's transformation scene, so he's awesome. He's joining us again. For the Broly movie, we have another animator named Leaks, who goes by Leak Studios. He's popped in on messages and stuff every now and again on our stuff. So he's helping us out with a couple of scenes. And we have myself, who does voiceover work, as well as obviously the animation portion, and our voice actor for Gohan, as well as other fill-in voices, Eugene. He's been super awesome sticking with his role for Gohan. We love how he does his voice. Everybody on the team. So yeah, we're a handful of people. Not too huge. Still starting out, but we're getting there, and we're very, very grateful and very appreciative of everybody who is on this team and helps us with these things, because this is so much work. We also have our team member Lenny, who does Goku's voice. His YouTube channel is Majin Draconos. I think he still has it as 2008. It might just be Draconos now. There we go. It is totally decided. I'm sticking to this music anytime I do this. Trunks and Goten are not still kids. GT takes place before Dragon Ball Super in this timeline, so Goten and Trunks are adults. Or, well, I guess more like older teenagers. Actually, no, they probably would be adults considering where our timeline takes place. So yeah, they probably would be more of their, like, early 20s at this point. Alrighty. Majub, we plan on doing quite a lot of crazy things with a lot of characters once we get to our last arc, which is the Attack of the Zodiac Gods. That's after Broly, so that'll be our next like big thing. But our plans first will be to wrap up part 2 of all of our movies because they've done so well and you guys are super awesome. So we are expecting this movie to do at least just as good as Rebirth did. So if that happens, all of them are going to get part 2s, starting with Chapter Zycor. And we're going to be moving on to Rebirth Part 2, then Broly Part 2. And then after we're done with all the Part 2s, we plan on just spending all of our time busting out Attack of the Zodiac Gods for one big movie. No parts, it's just going to be one huge full-length feature thing. That way we don't have to worry about things like Anime War having each episode get taken down and spending the time with 12 or plus more episodes for one specific idea. Excuse me. Alright. That's her hair. Now let's do her armor stuff. And now that you bring Majub up, I feel bad because I kind of forgot about him. So we're gonna have to really do our research for the next movie. Because like I said, we want to do a lot of cool, crazy things for 12 brand new gods of destruction showing up, so... Alright. Indeed. Indeed, Jacob. 12. There will be 12 of them. We do and we don't. We do fear that they'll get taken down eventually, only because it is Dragon Ball content, so like we understand that that is a possibility, it always is. But that's kind of why we're making the movie idea of it. Like that's kind of why we're making like movies instead of doing like what Anime War did, where like really took the time to make 12 episodes based off of one specific idea. we'd rather take the risk of just getting our ideas out in a couple of parts. Okay, so I just need this. Sorry. I'll finish answering in a second. And we're not, and it's Dragon Ball. It's not like we're not doing the Dragon Ball stuff to make money per se. Like, yes, it would be awesome if, like, you know, eventually our Patreon and stuff takes off, which eventually it will. I have no doubts. But once that kind of thing like takes off and we can start funding and things like that, we already have like 4 or 5 different ideas and series in the writing stage right now that we want to make, and we can't really do that right now until we get enough following. Don't mind this, I like literally am holding onto my pen like by a thread. Gotcha. Okay, what is happening? Oh, that was weird. Never seen that before. Alright, anyway. Oh no, I combined the shades! No! Bollocks! Oh, what's that? I think my music's done. No! That cannot be! No! Oh, there we go. Alright, we're good. We're back. We're back to it. Don't mind that. Alright, where am I? Sorry, that made me panic. Sweet. Alright. Shades are in place. Now, I need our eyes. That might be rather important. Pupil. Oh, I forgot our eyes. Oh, you know what? No, we're just gonna do this first, because how can we not? Oh my god, hold on. This is starting to lose its funny because I can't move fast enough. No! Oh, God. Oh, that just looks like, why am I here? Or better yet, to follow in Jacob's example, why am I wearing this armor? No! Ah, I'm getting ahead of myself again. There we go. We'll do it there. Alright. Now let's fix those pupils so they actually look appropriate. Boom! Alrighty, now for the... how bad is that gonna look? Okay, cool. Now we can do all the shade editing now. Cool. Alright, so now we've had some polls and stuff that we've posted on our YouTube channel that basically we wanted to get your opinion on the two different styles we tried for our first two movies. For Chapter Zycore, we went with the traditional shading style of Dragon Ball, and for Rebirth, we went for kind of a almost a simplistic kind of way of coloring everything, a more original way of coloring everything. Only because we were trying to get the movie, see if it would help us get the movie done faster and still look okay. Some people like the new style, some people didn't, some people preferred the old, so this is what you're about to see, and what you've seen from shot examples that we've posted is kind of how we mix and match the ideas together to kind of make them look combined, if that makes sense. Yeah, go with 25. Excuse me. $35 will, let's make that 30. Cool. Now, we just gotta clean up all the skin bleeds and such, which we usually just do this. Bam bam. Bam 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 bam. So you can see how when I did that little effect, it made everything kind of push out past the lines. So what we do to fix that is we go to the outline layer, and we just kind of fill it in all the spots you see it. Like right there and right there. There you go. All right. Go right on in there too. And grab that. And I guess we gotta go in here too. Und possibly there. Indeed. Yes. And then we will expand on that. And then we go in and we find the skin shade where it bleeds, and then we delete that. And then there you go. Now the hair should be nice and oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Give me that. And then give me that. Come on, mouse, you can do it, I promise. Skin shade, get rid of that. And now, let us zoom in on the up. Sorry, that's where I need to fix. Fix there. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh, this is a problem. How noticeable is that? That's not too bad. Alright. I had to fix that anyway, so we'll just leave it at that for now. And now the outside. Thank you for those who are just tuning in. Please feel free to ask any questions. This is a Q&A live stream, so I am here to answer anything I can. Within my ability, of course. I don't like to overstretch. Sweet. Sweet. Alright, just gonna go inside the eyes, and then we're on to the next step, which is making her talk. This... Thank you, Vegito Multiverse. I'm glad you like it. Oh dear, I seem to have forgotten her eyebrows. How dare I? How dare I be this individual? Oh dear. And then still have a little more. I'm gonna delete there. Steve, we've talked about this, all right? You promised me. You promised me things. I'm not getting into it live. That just utterly didn't work there. Alright, let's try this then. Haha. Splendid and joyful. Oh. Oh poop. What the devil? What happened? Oh, that's weird. Ah. Jacob. Never you mind, Jacob. It's personal. Alright, there we go. Now she's all cleaned up. Okay, so now we have to go in and make her talk. So what I do to do that is I usually have all of the frames set up as such. I group everything together. Colored. Oh my god. This is what I get for trying to be professional. Not getting involved. Oh my god. Oh boy. Let's see, we go above this. Ba ba ba. Bam. Alright, so that's a halfway open mouth. That outline is done. Oh my god. Alright, da da da, ba ba, ba ba. Alright, now we're on the last mouth. And here we go. Ah, no, I did it again. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. I don't know how to spell anymore. Bah! And there you have it. Now we have this whole scene ready to go for a conversation piece for the movie. And that is pretty much it. Ugh. Alright, so then when you go and flip through them, you have it all like that. And then what it'll do is we take everything and make PNGs when we save them. We save them as PNG files. And we literally have to match them up with the dialogue by syllables. So that's why it takes so long, because not only that process that you were just shown has to be done, but then we got to go in and piece it all together like making a flip book. But that's it. So if anybody has any questions while I am still here, I am totally down to answer them. Anything about the team, anything about any social media platforms or anything like that, please feel free to ask. Otherwise, I'm going to probably wrap up this stream now because I still have other things that I need to get done for this movie that I don't want you guys to see, so we can, you know, keep some secrets and make it that much more suspenseful and surprising when things happen. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's, again, how we get these things done, and we will have the movie out to you all as soon as we possibly can. Questions, predicaments, ideas, thoughts, or goodbyes. Either or. It's been about an hour. Of course we do. We obviously follow Mastar Media because we've talked about him quite a few times. We have followed... oh man, I always feel like I pronounce his name wrong. Melivel, the Dragon Ball Absalon creator. We followed him from the beginning. We love Team 4 Star's work. All kinds of different guys. Alrighty folks, thank you all so much for watching the live stream. I'm sorry that it couldn't be longer, and again, we deeply apologize that we could not do the Cell Games live stream. We were really looking forward to that, and I know this isn't as exciting as that probably would have been, but at least you guys got to see a little something for our next project. We hope that was enough. And we're gonna keep plugging away and keep on going strong with this movie, and hopefully, you know, we'll have it out sooner rather than later. But we do plan on releasing Broly Wrath of Broly Wrath of Legend at some point this year. We don't plan on having it be pushed out to next year. We are confident we'll have it done before this year's end. But as far as what kind of time frame release, we don't really have much to go off of. Sorry, I was reading a comment. But yeah, that's really all we have time for. So thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much again and again for all of your continued love and support for everything that we do here. Again, if you wish to support us any further, if you are able to, and if you would like, we do have a Patreon. Even $1 a month would definitely help us out. Taking the next step forward with either getting new equipment, better equipment, being able to pay animators who definitely know way more of what they're doing than we do. All kinds of potential is there. If you wish to support, that would be fantastic. You don't have to. We're not here begging for money. It's not what we're about. We're here to entertain you guys and tell a good story because we love it. So eventually, once all these Dragon Ball movies are done and we are done with Dragon Ball Super AF, we are going to start moving on to our original series. We have some really cool ideas that we've been dying to get started on, but we know we started this timeline and we want to finish it up for you before we get into that. So thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to stop talking and rambling now. Have a wonderful rest of your day, weekend, and we will talk to you